You're tuned in to Joey C. and Lou the Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys. Let me tell you about them. Joey C. back from sunny Tampa, stepping out of the steel cage. And now on every frequency at night, a two-time heavyweight champion of radio, the mighty mic-wielding maestro, the sound, the vibe, the one, the only, the myth, the man, the gin, this evening, tomorrow evening, forever. And let's not forget his partner in prime time, Lou the Monster. The twin titans of Twilight, Joey and Lou, masters of the mic, rulers of the airwaves. What am I talking about? Towers of talk, mountains of mayhem, and a hurricane of funk, blasting straight through your speakers. Joey and Lou, Lou, bringing cheer to the fans and trolls alike. And their voices are soundtrack of your nocturnal escapade, guiding the restless and the routed with dulcet tones and untamed truths. And in the evening, it's just like evening, because somewhere it's always evening. Your daily breakdown, your nighttime recharge. I need it. You need it. The whole world, except in its cosmic traffic jam, needs.
That's what it means.
And now it's time for the show. Joey C. and Lou the Monster in the evening. Let's go.
So at 5:58, you ring my phone. 5:58, 5:59, telling me, let's go. We can't be late. I specifically told you this morning, I will see you at 6:01, and I was here at 6:01.
Where is it?
Cat got the tongue. You got no answer for that, huh?
Crippled brain, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits.
Catalano,
crippled clown, crippled sense of humor, idiots with no wit. Catalano's crippled clown. Look at all these losers.
Look at all these losers. We can name them up for you.
That's my rebuttal to your 601 bullshit. You're acting like a crippled clown.
601. Hurry up and get here. Set up Super Tips. Hurry up. Super Tips is up.
Yeah, it is now.
Twitter knows we're live. You must want to put me in a better mood.
I'm in Niles, Ohio. Oh, God. Chad, you could do better than going to see that fucknut.
What's going on? Who's Clearwater Chad? What's he doing?
He's somewhere in Ohio to go see Stuttering Clown.
Well, I mean, is Stuttering John, is he really, is he on the road somewhere doing stand-up? Is he really?
I guess.
He's a fan, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know,
Stuttering John don't need me.
I mean, so, you know, he does better. He does a better John than John does a John. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think Clearwater Chad rocks, man. He does a good job, man. You know, I don't know. Hey, Peaches is here. I hope you got my message, Peaches, that I sent you to your comment. I hope you delivered my instructions out to a T. I'm assuming you did. Appreciate it. Joey, there is no paid super chat option. What are you talking about? Yes, there is. You're on the wrong channel. You must be on Lou's channel. You're not on the Real Cal on TV. There is a super chat.
No, he's on your channel.
Well, then there's a
He's lying.
button there. There you go. It's there, buddy.
So what you do today?
Why do you care what I did today?
I'm just sparking conversation, you fucking...
I don't want to have conversation.
Then what's the fucking point of being here?
I don't know. Well, but we're
fuck you.
not capable of having conversation. We're retards, remember?
You fucking dick face motherfucker.
That's what I like to hear. Insults. That's what I like to hear. Insults. That's good. That's good. Yep. At least I can't kick a fuck. At least I can kick a fucking field goal. You can't kick a field goal through my fucking mouth like you could yours. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, please, they could kick a field goal through your mouth too.
Nah, I got no gaps.
It ain't about the gap.
Yeah.
It ain't about the gap. You grinded your fucking top teeth down so far that.
Oh, this is great. I just love it.
That
love
must have
it
been
how
when you were on meth.
Oh my god. I kind of like I do like fucking Lou, what's going on, buddy? I know you're laughing so hard I can't say. I gotta take a break here for. Oh my god, who we got with us today? Where's everybody at today?
Well, we know where they're at. They're over there at that fucking.
Oh, are they live? You weren't live this morning. I in the chat room of the premiere that's still going. The premiere I still got going up. It must be a long one.
What the? How long is that?
Fucking at 2:00. It's been going on 4 hours. This must be that 8-hour show. Must be the 8-hour premiere. I don't know. I don't think you can stop a premiere. Can you once it starts?
I don't know.
I don't think you can. I don't think I can go in there and stop it, like play half today and half tomorrow. I'm gonna try, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can. But I think the only way is just to stopping it is, I guess by. Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm almost positive you can. So if I can, if anybody out there knows if you can stop a premiere in the middle of it, not that it's not hurting us. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not running through Streamyard, so it's not like we're live two shows at Streamyard, but it's all good. So they are up, but I questioned them in the chat room today. What happened to you guys this morning? Why weren't you live sniping us this morning? And I'll tell you the simple answer is because a certain individual was sleeping after doing his late night show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, the math all leads to one circle. It always has. That's the problem. We just gotta go back to the mastermind, the guy that holds the strings to most people, the followers that follow him no matter what, the ones that worship him, and that's our guy that's set out to get as much laughs as he can and make my head spin and see me go postal. That's what he's always done from day one, which is all right because
look at that excuse. They're not affiliated for a morning time slot.
Excuses after excuses. Of course they're going to say they're not affiliated for morning time slot. What does that even mean?
They can't get up.
They're a Catalano fan clip channel. Play 24/7 all Joey C and Catalano TV. Now he comes up with this one. So you see I'm saying how they backpedal? Because the fact is we know we're on their tip. They know that they're going nowhere. They know that they can't defeat. So, we just, like I said, we just keep taking back our stuff and just keep airing it. It's fine. They're trying to argue with me today in the chat saying, we're helping you. You're taking this all wrong. We are true fans. True fans don't blast anything negative about someone they're a fan of. They just don't do that. If you're a true fan, you would make sure that you would make us shine any way possible you can to put out the best of what we did, not the worst, and not put the negative people that say negative stuff. So that I call bullshit, which is true. They're full of shit. There's a bunch of trolls that are pissed off because they don't like how I say things, and they don't like how I do this, and they're going to teach me this, and they're going to teach me a lesson there. And they're so desperate. We got them on a run. I promise you that. Just a few things that we've implemented has got them on the run, second guessing themselves. And they're going to work and do all this. They're going to have to work harder. They're going to have to work harder to try to do what they out to do that they're not going to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So have they made you run, Lou? Are you leaving? You want to quit? Huh? Have they gotten to you?
My name ain't Spider.
Exactly. My point exactly. And you know what? It's fine that if people want to make correction to you, if you're saying untrue stuff, that's fine. And they're saying, listen, you don't have all the facts. Here are the real facts. And they are real facts. And it's like, so just giving you the FYI so you know you don't have to be misinformed. That's fine. But when you say, oh, we're just true fans, you don't get it. Don't lie. Just admit the truth. If you come out and say, this is a channel about a bunch of guys that Joey G has thrown out of his chat room repeatedly, how he keeps treating his fans like crap. So we're going to just make fun of him all day and aggravate him till no end, so he blows up, so we all can sit on the floor and laugh at each other, because that's what we do in kindergarten. We want to make somebody go postal and go crazy over stupid stuff. That's their goal. But instead they want to, we're fans, we're this, we're that, because the people in your circle, a lot of the people don't like me, truly don't like me.
So it boils down to, I think, one person now.
Huh?
I think it's boiling down to one person.
Is it the person I'm telling you?
It's got to be Quad.
No, I don't think
Pineapple's
so.
live on his channel doing his show.
Part of it. I don't think it's him. If you watch his show and watch how he tries to be somebody, a certain individual, that's the person who's behind it. You understand?
I don't believe OBS can run two shows at the same time.
I think you can. I'll go live right now with OBS. I guarantee it'll go right now. I'm going to hit the live.
You're going to run into problems. You'll run into problems.
I'm streaming now. I'm streaming live. Managed broadcast. I got to set it up. Hang on.
You will have a problem when it comes to your super tips.
What?
You'll probably have a problem.
Because I'm going to have two OBSs up. I just opened two Windows OBS, two different screens.
You can't handle that.
Oh, I can handle that.
Power consumption wise, you can't handle that.
Listen, if I can handle a power consumption with a cracked computer that's all cracked with 1,000 lines in it, and I'm doing fine, I can handle anything. Okay? How do you know I don't got electric current running from the electric pole outside into this computer that gave me a super computer?
That shit don't work like that.
How do you know? How do you know it doesn't have superpowers now?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't
Are you doubting me? Huh?
I'm doubting you. Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you know who Tom Myers is?
I don't care about Tom Myers.
You know who he is?
No.
You know he's a failed comedian. He's failed for the last 10 years to get monetized on YouTube.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, he gets mad. He's back in town again with his podcast, and he's probably the worst comedian in the world for punchlines to his stand-up. I mean, he is regrettably awful. And this is a guy that some year and a half ago I went on an assignment to.
Yes, Mason, we're morons.
Mm-hmm. Well, how did the sheriff's phone call work out for you, Mason? Did the sheriff get you? Did they give you information? When you called them, how did you like it? Because I know you said give you the real phone, and you must have called it. How was that call? I gave you my phone number, and you called it, and then you write me back, give me your real phone number. So you called it. What did they tell you? What did they tell you, Mason? That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
You could tell Mason don't see the bigger picture because he's too much of a...
He don't see the bigger picture, he don't. No, I mean, he wanted my phone number. Like, I'm going to give him a phone number so he can put it on blast. So I sent him a number, and he called it because he immediately emailed me back. I wouldn't do that. Give me your real phone number. So he called it. How did you feel when you called and you got that call? Did you like it? What? Go live when Honk is on off? Why? First of all, Honk don't even compare to anything I do. That guy nobody even knows who Honk's calling, but people like you. So why would I go live? Isn't he on BYB at 8 o'clock with the quad bitch?
Because it's the process of elimination.
I'd be careful though. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what he's irrelevant to me, Honk is. What am I gonna? What you told me go live with quads? Give us an explanation. Why should Lou and I go live when Honk is live?
To see if it's him doing the TCN. It's all process of elimination.
Right. Exactly. Right. I mean, I don't know why he's saying that.
Jesus Christ, are you like oblivious?
Me?
Yeah, it's process of elimination.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm talking about Mason.
Oh, what are you talking about with Mason?
He told me, he gave us a message that this is what he said. Go live when Honk is on also. For what purpose?
The purpose of trying to find out if Honk is behind the OBS.
What does he do? He goes live once a week. on his own
So,
channel.
I don't think it's that idiot.
It's definitely not that. He ain't that smart. This is somebody with a brain.
That's why I say process of elimination.
Of course. There's just somebody that has a brain. Quad don't have too many brains, so that's why I think he's part of it, but I don't think he's created it.
Well, Quad is known for being a sniping little bitch.
Correct. He's known to do a lot of stupid shit. We know. We look at how he likes to porn bomb you. He likes to come on and impersonate people. Of course he does that because he thinks kindergarten hour is acceptable. In his world, that everything's funny. That's fine. And you can love TCN. I don't care if you love TCN. Just know it's that we're not part of TCN. We're not, because their intentions are not what they're telling you people that it is. They're misleading you. That's all I'm saying. They're misleading you on what they're saying. And if that's okay with you on a normal basis, it's okay for you to be lied to. And they make you believe that we endorse that and we're part of that. And you're okay with that. I'm just letting you know. Love who you want. I don't care. I still go on when I got to go on. I'm still going to do what I got to do. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to make me shut down. If I don't want to go on, I don't go on.
Their chat really isn't buzzing.
Because people maybe are starting to listen that maybe they are full of shit and lying to people. Because some good people went over and really thought it was us and thought it was brilliant. It was. The person behind it is no dummy. But he put the cards in charge of it because he don't want nothing to come back to him. So that's the bottom line. Because all it is they're starting it because they don't get in there and be transforming to anything. They don't have somebody there for real to talk like a normal podcast that's live. They put in filters, OBS filters, and that's all they're doing. They're not even being transforming. They're not even doing that, which I thought was a YouTube terms of service policy. You've got to be transforming if you're playing clips. I thought that was one of the biggest rules in YouTube. Obviously, YouTube don't care about that rule anymore because what they're doing, if you go according to rules, terms of service, they're breaking every terms of service law there is because they're not got nobody on there talking over it or talking live with what they're playing. But is it just because it's me? If it was somebody like Howard Stern or somebody like who's got millions of followers, millions of subscribers, and that was done to them, that channel would have been gone immediately as soon as they got a fucking email. So again, it's politics playing here. What's good for them is not good for us. It's only good for the rich and the famous. That's it. And that's a bad example. YouTube don't give a shit about the small people, plain and simple. So I'm going to do the next best thing. They want to play my content that belongs to me. I'll just take it back and replay it and play it every day as a premiere. That they'll have to work. And if they feel that there's a problem with this song and they got to go edit it out every day, they're going to just work harder. I'm going to make them work hard. They're going to have to work for it. They're not going to just take stuff from me. They're going to have to work for it. Plain and simple. And they'll eventually get tired of it because they get bored easy. When they don't get fed right, they get bored easy. They're not beating me in views, pal. You're talking about live views, and because they're buying them, and I could prove that too. Because last night when they sniped Spider, they had 9 fucking live viewers. But they got hundreds when they're fucking with Lou and I. And then go back and look what the video got overall. How do you have over 116 live views and only wind up with 200 something views? Doesn't add up. They're buying bot views just to piss me off. Proven already right there. But when we got 55, 30 to 55, 65, 70, and we hit 3, 4, 500, that's naturally growing. Naturally, that's how it's supposed to grow. They're not. They're not giving no retention off their live feeds. So caught again. They're the ones buying it. What do you think? We're stupid? We think we don't know analytics? We don't know how it works? Again, someone's buying it to piss me off, to prove a point. Everything that channel has done nothing but lie. They implemented that D-Dabbler is part of the channel, so all his fan base will come over. They've done nothing but fucking lies. That's the only way they can win, by making stuff up and lying. So they ain't beating nothing because they're not doing anything right. They're cheating what they're doing. They are robbing by content. It's mine. They didn't work for it. They didn't do it. And they're They're not got nobody there to do talk, transform it over, nothing. They're just playing it over and over and over, looping every day, looping my wife, looping Juan, looping Spider, looping Lou, looping Bobby, Nick. Do you notice that they don't talk? The people don't talk because it's not really there. If you guys are that dumb, and that's fine, and you want to believe liars, go ahead. That's up to you. I'm at the point I don't really care what you believe or don't. It doesn't change what I have to do every day. It doesn't matter. They're full of shit, and they do nothing but mislead you, and that's what they do. So they ain't beating us to views. I've got almost 600,000 views overall for the channel. They're nowhere near that. I don't even think they got 30,000. So no, they're not. And their live views that they had over 100. Oh, look at what this video did overall. Does not match. Now, eventually, YouTube algorithm will catch that and see that. Well, Jesus, they had 116. This doesn't add up. It don't add up. So they're full of shit if they're going to say someone ain't buying live views. They know they are. So plain and simple. So numbers don't lie. Algorithm picks up everything. Eventually, it'll pick up everything. If we were doing it, like the massive people like they're saying we do it, they would chop all our videos down to nothing. Apparently, I buy views every day. I'm buying all the views. Not true. Show the numbers. Everybody, show the numbers. Show the book. I've showed the analytic numbers many a time, and it just don't add up what they're doing compared to how it naturally goes with us. So, you believe what you want. I'm tired of having to explain myself to you guys. I'm tired that I don't owe you a fucking explanation about anything. I don't. Because proof is proof, and they prove nothing. They're the type of people, they tell you everything, but they show you nothing. That's what they do. They tell you everything and show you nothing. With false documents they make, false stuff they send out, they cripple, chop shit up, and make their own things they want to do. They write paperwork and they tell half truths of a story that I told on the internet, and they'll go through that clip they clip, and then they'll take out bits of it, and then that's what the version they tell. They're stupid because they don't really think. At the end of the day, when you sit here and think, oh, they're pretty smart trolls, they're a bunch of geek guys that are brainiacs, but they're not. Because you want to know why? They don't understand common sense. They don't understand that playing in satire and the internet is one thing. When you start playing with the law, you can't beat it. That's the plain and simple. So they forget that as much as they're good at what they do with clipping and doing videos and internet stuff and technical stuff, the police are 25,000 more better because they have the programs that are superbly on top of the game, databases and everything. They will blow anybody that's a computer genius out the door. So you can't beat science, you understand? But they think they can. So that's, again, truth will always win. At the end of the day, the truth will always win. But they think not. They think, oh, we got him. We got him. He's a dumbass motherfucker. He's so stupid. That's good. I'm glad you think that. So, because I like being stupid. I like it. Next. What's on your mind, Lou? What's going on? What did you do today?
Rearrange my room.
Oh my, you're not one of them, are you?
What do you mean?
How many times a year do you rearrange your room? Huh?
One time and only.
Oh, one time only?
Dude,
Because
I set it up when I moved.
every other month. I'm like, why? Is the room
set
that
it
you
up.
here?
When I did it, it was when we moved in. And then tonight, today, because I just want to create more space.
You think it did? Create more space that's the same size when you had it the other way?
Definitely smaller. So, as you can see, now my window's open. There was my cabinet there before.
Yeah.
I had a longer table.
Okay.
So now it's a shorter table, cabinet there. Now my whole wall is open.
You opened up your window is what you're saying.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so, but did you make the room bigger?
So you can't make a room bigger.
Right, exactly my point. So it's the same space you're occupying, you just put smaller stuff in there.
I just put a smaller table.
That's so you didn't grow the bigger. You didn't. It doesn't look.
You
big.
can't, the only way to do that is to have a magic wand with construction tools.
Exactly, that's my point.
And I'm not a construction
change that
artist.
fucking room around 1,000 times, it's still not going to grow or look bigger.
I mean, I could put smaller desks in here and make it look
Right, you
bigger.
just put smaller stuff in there to make it look like there's more room. Yeah,
Just like you could make your stomach smaller to make your dick look bigger.
correct. You can do that. If you shrink your stomach, then you can see that'll be able to be seen better for you. Yes, exactly. Too big of a stomach, you get dicky do. So you shrink the stomach and then you get back to normal. Yeah. Doesn't mean that it grew any bigger. It didn't grow any bigger. What you're born with, when you hit fully maturity of growth, that never is going to change. You understand? People are in this world that think, that if you take a pill, it's going to make it grow bigger. That's fucking possible. That's a fraud when they sell those pills. You cannot make anything add to it. A penis pump does not make it get longer. It swells it up. All you're doing is swelling it up like you're bruising it to make it look thicker. But then you're damaging your stuff in the long run. So what God gave you as your tool is your tool. That's it.
Well, you can go have surgery on it and make it a little bigger.
A fake penile implant?
Yeah.
But it's not your thing. You did not make your thing any bigger. You went to resources of devil science.
I mean, people do what they got to do, bro. You know.
Right, but so it's fine. It's their choice, but you're not taking the natural ability of your body and doing anything to make it bigger because you can't. There's not pills, pumps. But if you want a bigger one, you have to go get an operation to do that, which they put in called a fake penile, whatever button. I think there's a button you push it. I don't know, some kind of button. I don't know. That's what I heard.
You're gonna hit a button.
It makes you go 10 hut. Whatever this button does.
Oh Jesus!
But I don't think has there ever been a proven transplant where someone could take a larger penis? Like if you want it to be 15 inches, can they put I don't think that there's ever been that surgery. I don't think they can do that.
I believe they gave
because
what's
the
his
muscle.
name?
The
guy who got his cock cut off by Lorena Bobbitt.
Right, the guy that got his penis cut off by Lorena Bobbitt. They found his original penis and put it.
They put it back on, but I think they gave him a couple of extra inches into.
No, I think he lost a couple inches because it was so deformed that he lost inches. The way they had to put it back, or else he would be dickless all the way.
Boy.
It's supposed to be that they didn't do a pretty good job. It looked all mangled from it. He wasn't the same person ever again.
I heard he got into porn.
I would say they got a divorce. Yeah,
I didn't say divorce. I said into porn.
He did get into porn. Yeah, that's true. He did try that.
I think he switched to the other headphones. They work better.
Because he became a freak once she cut it off. He became a freak. It's like the circus. They hire freaks. Right here down the street from us, there's a town that all the retired carnies are at. All the ones that are abnormal. The tallest guy in the world, the guy that looks like a dog, or whatever, Dracula baby, whatever. They all live in this town not too far from us. That's where you go down through the town and you see in the yards of old carnival equipment. But all these people that have been in carnivals, like the smallest, tiniest person, you go and you go through the carnival and you pay and you get through all this stuff and you finally get to the back and it's a little bitty tiny person, or some shit like that, or someone that got the claw man that's got lobster hands. He lives there, supposedly lives there, if they're still alive. Yeah, they fight these freaks around the world, and then they make them circus acts. They're just freaks, like we're the freaks in the Dabbleverse. We're the tards. You're the monster. I'm the idiot. So they implanted us into the Dabbleverse. See, we're their joke. We're their joke, according to them.
Thank you.
They don't do no shows different than us. They clip and they talk. I don't know where Quad thinks he is on the A list. His show is on the A list compared to every. He thinks he's better than everybody. His show is the show.
Who? What'd you say?
Quad. He thinks his show is just shit.
Oh please, that fucking reject. Bobby Nick wants the footage to that town, Joey. You're gonna have to go there and film it for Bobby Nick.
Film what?
The town you just described. Bobby Nick wants to see it.
What's the name of the town? It's right here. Damn it! What's the name of the town?
Plant City.
It's right here, and I'm telling you, I want to pull up some pictures of it. It's I forgot the name of it. What's the town? Let me see.
Plant City? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I will as soon as I find it. I just forgot what it was. What is the name?
Plant City got those weird freaks.
No, it's not Plant City.
Oh, look, they put a filter on me. How lovely.
Yeah, well, I already know how we can take that where that doesn't happen. Gibsonton, Florida. A circus freak retirement community. That's what it is.
Wow, they put me on with some long hair and a French. And
You want to know how to beat that? You ready to beat it right now?
Yeah.
Turn on your anecdotes right now. Turn on anecdotes right now, and it'll go off to them.
I don't have it installed.
Install it. I'm going to install mine right now. I'll show you how we beat them. Let's show them how they're going to fail at this. Let me show them. We'll do it live. It's best to do it live. So go ahead and put it in there, and I'm going to show you how they lose. Okay?
I don't want to do it.
You're smart.
Let me see. Animes.
Anime. Just put animes back up. That's all. That's how you beat them. That's all they're doing. Okay? So we'll go back. We'll go to anime. It'll take them right out of the box, and they'll have nothing to do to us then. Okay? Sorry. They're idiots. They think they give you the answers right in front of them. It's so right if you study. If you study, you got them. So here, they're live. They know what we're about to do. They know we're right. They're right now going. Their assholes are puckering right now. He's saying, "Fuck! They found out how to fix it." Yeah, it's a simple fix. I took mine out, but we'll put it back in. We'll launch it, and then poof, your idea's out the door. Sorry. All right. Let's see. That's all you gotta do, Lou. You just gotta beat them at their own game. That's it. It's a game to them. Let's see who we could fuck with next. That's all it's about.
Oh shit! I could download this shit on my iPhone.
Yes, you can. It's big on iPhone.
Oh, but the fact that I can do it is fucking great.
Ain't it? Ain't it great? Don't you like beating these guys? Don't you like beating these guys and making them look ridiculous? Yeah. I have a ball. I really do. Every time I could stump them, and I wish I could say that I could take full credit for it. I just can't. I can't take any credit for it. But thank God I got a guardian angel on my shoulder. That's all I could say. Who cares enough to give me the tools to fight back? That's all I could say. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I'll never, ever, 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 ever let them know that from heaven you're on my shoulder, whispering in my ear every day. Thank you. There are angels in the outfield. As you know, Lou, we have angels in the outfield. We have angels on our shoulder that look down and like you and I, Lou, and said, you know what, I've had it. Fight back. Here's how you do it. Every day they give him a little birdie steps in my ear and says, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. You're smart enough. I'll just give you the tools and you do the rest. Okay, thank you. So I'm waiting for Ananias to line up. I haven't even went over there to see what they're doing to us. What do they got us? What do we look like over there?
I still look like a doll.
Oh, really?
They didn't do nothing to you.
How about when they make Spider a spider monkey, but they're his fans? They call him a monkey. Basically, what they did yesterday to him. Huh? You see how I am right when I tell him that they don't like you, they don't like me, they don't like Lou. They're full of shit. Don't believe what they tell you. This is what they really think of you. You need to learn and understand that. This way, you know not to be nice to those people. Because I don't care. Some people believe this the best way to defeat somebody by being nice. It kills them. No, not these ruthless assholes. They don't. It doesn't do nothing to them. They're heartless motherfuckers. Because they could sit there in the house and do it with their kids in the next room and lie to their families, their secret life that they do. They can. That means they got no heart. So that's not being nice to them is not going to work. Exposing them for what they're for to everybody, hoping their families will find out, will be what you need to do. That's what you need to do. And that's what I will continue to do. So let's go back. So this is it, Bobby. Next, if you look up Gibsonton, it's called
Gibsonton
in Florida, where all the circus freaks go and retire. It's an unincorporated community in Florida. It's I'm going to pull it up here. We're going to look at the pictures of it. Where the little article is. Okay, here we go. We're going to play it. I'm going to throw this up. Yeah, this is right down the road from us, Lou. It's not far. It's like about 14 miles down the road, I believe. It's not far. It might be even closer than that. Show it. Share screen. It's a very interesting town, but it's been known for all the freaks in the world that circuses recruit. All right, so here we go. Let me pull. It says Gibsonton, sometimes nicknamed Gibtown, is an unincorporated community in censored designated place in Hillsborough County, which is in the county, United States. U.S. Route 41 through the center of the community. The population was 18,560 in 2020. 14,000. They grew by 4,000 or 5,000, and almost 5,000. 4,300 members in 10 years. So I mean, I don't know that in 10 years, 43 more circus freaks must retire. Gibsonton was famous as a sideshow wintering town, where various people in the carnival and circus business world spent their off season, placing it near to the winter home of the Ringley Brothers Circus at Tampa, Sarasota, and Venice at various times. It was home to Porcella the Monkey Girl, the Animatical Wonders, and the Lobster Boy, the guy with the lobster hands, he lived there. Siamese twins lived there, sisters, ran a fruit stand there. At one time, it was the only post office where accounted for dwarfs, aside for the agreeable winter climate. Gibsonton offers unique circus zoning laws that allow residents to keep elephants and circus trailers on their front lawn. So they can have circus animals, giraffes, elephants, whatever they want. In this town, it's zoned for that. So, Lobster Boy lived there, and this is a guy that has lobster hands, born with lobster hands. I've seen him at the carnival. You know, he special edition. You pay $10 to go in and go through the maze, and you go in the back, and there he is back there with his lobster hands, or you know. But this is the town, Bobby. That's where all the freaks of the freaks are. That's the town. And I've always wanted to ride through there. But I heard that most of these people have died and it became like a ghost town. And there's still artifacts from like 80, 90 years ago of old circus stuff that's in the front yards where houses are empty. And they just let it go to shit. I don't know. They have a museum there, it says here. So, yeah, that's the place. You want to see freaks. If there's any left, that's where you go. A good place probably to get some people if they're still alive for the show, you know. We could make our own whack packers, you know what I'm saying? With that town, we got if they're still alive, we got a lot of whack packers there, you know. But that's the place. You never heard of that place, Lou?
I've heard of Gibson.
Yeah, that's the home of it's zoned. They can have an elephant in the front yard and not get in trouble. Anything that's in the circus, they can have it. That's their retirement community. That's their winter haven home where they would all take the break off for the 2 or 3 months break while the carnivals are down or the circus is down before they go back to work. They all hung together. Well, they had to because they're freaks. They couldn't go in normal towns. People would either chase them or go after them or make fun of them. So they were amongst their own people. I don't see nothing wrong with a guy hanging out with lobster. I would have hung out with a guy with lobster hands. You know? I would have. What's wrong with that? Hanging out with a dwarf? The whole post office would be nothing but dwarves. And I always wanted to go there, and I never, ever made the drive. It's so close. So, I mean, when I first got here, it was very much alive, that town, with all those people. But you see the list of people that were famous that are from there. I mean, I know the tallest guy in the world, I think, was discovered in some foreign country. I don't remember where it was, but he's not American born. He worked the carnival. He's like 8 foot tall or something. Tallest guy in the world. Maybe a lot bigger than that. I think maybe he was bigger than that. Let me see. The tallest guy in the world. So the tallest man in the world is how tall? I mean, this stuff is just pretty good. This is pretty interesting stuff. I mean, see that. What do you think was when the guy was born with lobster hands? What really happened? You think it was a birth defect? Do you think he had he had some kind of deformity in his hands, and then they did surgery, and the best way they could do it, they made it into lobster, or was he naturally born like that, a freak? You know, I don't know. I just don't know. What do you think, Lou?
I don't fucking know.
Would you hang out with freaks like that?
No.
You wouldn't? What would you think they're not educational enough for you? They wouldn't be stimulated enough for you? Huh?
Why would I want to hang out with weirdos?
What's wrong with weirdo?
They're
weirdo. Hang out with me, I'm a weirdo.
You're far from a weirdo.
Oh, thank you. That's good to know that you don't think I'm a weirdo. You know, that's good. I'm glad. You ain't got much to talk about today, though. You know, you got anything you want to talk about? I can sit back and rest by my my words.
No, you're the leader. We follow your lead. I mean, shit. Opening day was yesterday. I'm looking forward to 8 o'clock tonight.
Now, this was opening day for the Mets?
No, that was yesterday. We lost.
So they lost their opener?
Yeah.
Was it the home opener?
But we
Were
weren't
they at home or were they on the road?
We're in Houston.
Oh, so they started on the road. So they haven't had their home opener yet.
Their home opener, I believe. Oh, good question. I think we're in Miami Monday. We're either in Miami or we're home.
Oh, so they come in here. So people are saying that the Mets are predicted to maybe do 95 wins this year. You think that's going to happen?
I would hope so, but
No, not hoping is one thing, because it's your team. That's naturally for you to want your team to get the most out of it. Can they do it?
they can do it. That I believe.
Do they have the talent to go 95 wins?
Yeah.
Without injuries, though, correct? If they get any major injuries,
That's the key. No injuries. Like, you're going to have an injury here and there. But as long as none of the main players get hurt, I think we can do it. And yeah, our home opener ain't until Friday the 4th.
Okay, we'll get back to the bets in 1 second. Let me answer this. Rick, yes, it was. The show was on Amazon. Elvis Found Alive. Yes, sir. Did you watch that? Pretty fucking, if you did, pretty wild, isn't it? What? My boy's here. Ladies and gentlemen, my shitty internet provider gifted 10 catalog team members. Before we get back on we're talking about the Mets, because I know Lou is a big Mets fan, and I have looked at some of the stats of the Mets, and they do have potentially a good team. The whole thing is, when you got a good team, Mike gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. Real quickly.
You got Rick from New York, right?
Huh?
You got Rick from New York for the
$1.99. New York is the one that asked about the Elvis show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Elvis Found Alive, yeah. Now, like I was saying, today's the 28th. We got 3 days left. We're 90 away from 600, and I want to make that goal by Monday. So we have to do a morning show, because Lou and I, you guys don't understand how this works. YouTube fails to tell the people that if you do a show on the last day of the month and it hits after 6 o'clock, they don't credit it for that month. They post it to the next month. So anything on the last day, if it's over 6 o'clock at night, we don't get credit for it till they make you wait 2 months for that. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of horseshit. It should be midnight, so we get screwed every time on the last day if our show falls on that.
It should be 3 a.m. because they're California based.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So now Rick said
midnight their time.
Rick, my boy here. He says, I'm halfway through though. It really raises an eyebrow, don't it? When you sit there and watch it from beginning to end, not just, because I got struck with it. They didn't strike my channel. They demonetized the video. I had to take it out. So that's what usually happens. Most people are cool that do these things. They'll just give you the chance to either pay them if you want to keep it in there, edit it out completely, or change a song. I just edit it out. I showed it. I don't have to keep it in there, and then it goes back to full monetization. It's when you get struck by a channel, it's because those are people that come at you that hate you, and they want to make trouble for you. But most of the people, like the big movie companies, when you show something from a movie, they're pretty fair. Bobby Nix, 5 catalog TV memberships. Bobby Nix, thank you, brother. I hope that information helped you with the town, but that is a legitimate town, well known for all the circus freaks, and I've always been interested about it. I just know that. Well, first of all, I think the circus is gone now. Is it Ringling Brothers that when they finally put to retire and close up after 100 years? Because finally, after all the years of people pressuring them and saying that they were beating animals, and they made them stop. But I also heard that most of the freaks have died off, and because there's really no circuses aren't big no more. It's all basically circuses are like rope acts now and stuff like that. It ain't like
Mike just gave us 5 more.
Oh my God, Mike coming in with 5 more gifted catalog TV membership. That makes us with the 10 more 80 away. Thank you, 80 away for making the goal. Yeah, I tell you, I like the number 600. I just like it. We
also got another super chat from Ryan A.
Ryan A with a $1.99 super chat. I'm sorry. Blue put it up. Right. It says, "You think kids would like Lou the Monster replaces Mr. Who? Mr. Met. Oh, you talking about the mascot? I think Lou would make a great Mr. Met. Would put the ball head on his head.
Bro, those motherfuckers get paid.
They get paid.
They get paid.
Now, back in the day, they were just an hourly guy. If there was an original idea of the team and that was their mascot, San Diego Chicken's the best way you could go. There's a guy that came to the Padres with the San Diego Chicken idea, and he said, just let me do my act and see. They wind up hiring him as a regular employee. Then other ballparks wanted him, but he was tied to them, so he quit his job, and he became a solo act. You know, at one time, the San Diego Chicken got $30,000 an appearance. He turned it into a multi-million-dollar idea because soon he was around everywhere. He went to all the NBA games. He went to baseball, where he started, NBA. He did everything. He wound up phasing out, but he made a lot of money. Then you got Berserk. Berserk is, I don't know if you know what Berserk is.
Never heard of that one.
Berserk is a how can I say it? I'm trying to say this the right way. Berserk is kind of tries to be. Can't say that he really tries to be the chicken, but it seemed like when he came out, it was kind of be. But Berserk is a bird, and the chicken's a chicken. So I guess one's a bird, one's a chicken. But I think a lot of people first thought he was just trying to be the chicken, but he wasn't because he's a bird. Berserk is quite funny too. I like Berserk. I know Berserk personally. He's a good dude. I don't know I think he finally retired. But when you could get a mascot like that, you make a gold mine. But it details that most of those guys are actors. They're in entertainment. But the chicken has set the precedent. That man worked his ass off for some shit, and he did some crazy shit. Berserk is really good. He's got robots. He's got these little robots that they're blow up dolls that remote control and they're his like kids and shit. And he does a good act. Berserk act is around. If I could get him for about $5,000, he mostly does minor league ball. But I don't think Berserk ever went in the big leagues. Where San Diego Chicken was the big leagues because he started in the big leagues and stayed the big leagues as an act. But Berserk, I don't know if Berserk ever made the big leagues, and pretty much sure only minor league ballparks. And then you had the great Blues Brother act that copied Blues Brothers. They did a great job too. They were spot on, man. Because they can dance, they can sing, they can play instruments, just like the Blues Brothers did. They could. The guy that was playing the Jolly Jake would be equivalent to John Belushi, who could flip. As big as he was, he could flip backwards. He did that all himself. He could actually flip himself backwards, and he was a pretty big guy. And,
good evening, Space Chief.
Space Chief, what's going on, brother? Long time, buddy. Good to see you. And I got a piece of Space Chief right here. I look at it every single day. Like you say, what am I looking at when I'm turned? I'm looking at my beautiful picture that Space Chief made me that I admire. That's exactly what I'm focused on. See?
I remember that one too.
It's a nice one. He did it. I mean, hey, a man's talented. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
I just wish that, like I said, my general goal, if the money was right, you wouldn't have to pay for equipment. No one had to pay for equipment as part of this channel. We make sure that the money would go. I would be able to do more stuff like that. Have people create stuff. We'd have people on retainer to just 24/7 when we need something. They're paid the right amount of money, and we call them up and say, "Listen, can you do this for us tomorrow?" And it's done. But unfortunately, we don't make that kind of money, so a lot of stuff has been
scared.
So which I appreciate. Trust me. Yeah, good to see you, brother. Let me tell you, I'm one of them guys. When you give me a gift, it stays with me till I die, no matter what. Maybe if I don't have it on the wall, I might have it in an album, or if someone gave me a ring, I wear it. Well, I don't wear it every day, but I wear it. I got the 5 thing, but the chain. Remember the chain? I told you what happened. I've got to get the right chain for that. Then I'll wear that. I will never get rid of it. To me, that was worth $1 million when someone gives you a gift. It's not what it costs; it's the fact that they went out of their way to get you a gift. And when it comes from a friend, it's even better. I had a little toy, one of those little bubblegum rings that came out of a gumball machine that my friend gave me. He gave it to me a long time ago. And now, unfortunately, because everything was taken when I went to prison, I kept that. And people are like, why do you keep that? I used to keep rocks that when I take my grandson down the lake, I would show him how to skip rocks, and I would take a rock and write on there the date. To me, that was worth $1 million. Those are the things that matter to me. Let's see like this. Would you dress in a milkshake suit as a mascot? Yeah, hell yeah, I would. Let me tell you something about being a mascot. in July in 1994.
They didn't have
I
fans.
wore a Santa Claus suit for a car lot and went up and down the front of the car lot with a bell in July. Christmas in July was the theme. And he paid me $100 for each day for that. It was leading up to that big event they were having because they were selling blown out cars. It was Christmas in July, and it was 2 Saturdays in a row they were having this big sale. So I had to go out there during the week and fucking ring the bell. The guy paid me $100 a day. Go out there in a hot Santa suit in the middle of July in Chicago. I did that because I had to make money for my family. I took the job, no shame. You know, that's when I had my truck. I would stop there and
be a mascot now.
Hours a night, you know.
I would assume they've got little portable fans in those things to keep you cool.
Yes, from what I believe that there is a way that the suits do have some kind of relief for ice. To put ice pack pockets to put ice packs in. You know, you can put ice packs in it's lined with pockets or some type of fan in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's definitely they have to do. Some of those mascots in the day didn't have that ability to do that.
Back in the day, I could believe they did.
They didn't have that ability. Now, yeah, I think you could get
now. Dude, look, I remember seeing an ad back when I was living in Miami.
Yeah.
To be Billy the Marlin, he was getting paid $70,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's great. I mean, I was a mascot.
You're home 81 games out of the year.
Right. That's a lot of games. So what is that? So 81 home games. Yeah, that's right. There's 81 home games in the major league team. He was getting $70,000, and which is just basically 6 months. So out of the 6 months, you're really only working 3 months at home. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the 6 month period. So he was getting pretty good pay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that money's gone up since then.
He was getting about $800 a day for 81, right? About $800 a day. I'm just guessing. I didn't do no math here, but about $800, $750, $800 a day. Now, how long does a ball game last? The average ball game, he probably didn't go in uniform to maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the game actually started. So he's been going out with the fans, you know, walking around the concourse.
800 and so it breaks down to $864.19.
Oh, so I was close. I was just taking the test. I said 800 my first guess. So $864 a day to be a mascot. Would you turn that down? For $800 a day to run around a ballpark for 4 hours as a mascot that nobody knows who you are?
And granted, you're not in that suit 4 hours. You're in that suit, you know, maybe 2.5 hours tops. The whole game.
When they leave, they go and cool off and shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
But,
that's a no-brainer. I do that job in a heartbeat.
Mike Shitty Internet wants to know. Rick from New York said, "What's with the music bed, Joey?"
It soothes me. It's a psychological thing that it keeps me to fight. It keeps me to remind me that I could be better than them, and I could handle anything that comes my way. It's just that type of. I've always been a Frank Sinatra kind of elevator kind of music type guy. People think that's weird. That people like different stuff. People like soul. People like hard acid rock. People like R&B. People like country. People like rap. I don't like rap. I'm not a country guy. I could tolerate some country western, but to me, it just makes you. It's all about sadness. Rap is all about guys boasting about how big of a drug dealer they are, how they sold the bitch on the fucking show. People. There's no meaning to that. In my opinion, this is just where R&B is more real for the heart. Classic rock and roll, can remind you of a lot of things in your life. That hardcore rock and roll headbangers, I don't get none of that shit. I just don't. That to me, that's all devil shit. But this kind of music is just, there's no lyrics. It just soothes the soul. It reminds me where I come from. It keeps me more humble. It just lets me know that it's a simple thing, a simple little thing that could be played in an elevator that I enjoy. So. And it's low enough where it's not going to interrupt or make it hard for the show. If I could hear it, then that's all that counts. I mean, I know you guys hear it too, but that's it, man. It's just something that I like. And I hope I explained that better. We got some more. Well, I did announce that we super tips are up, and again, I try to make people comfortable to understand that I get the reasoning why they get feared with the super tip. And believe me, you have all the reason to think that, because when you don't really know somebody, or if you troll people and some people like me who don't like to hear negative shit, I can't, people say I can't. It's just that I don't mind the trolling or the negative stuff. It's when they instead of tear, they want to stick the knife in the heart and just twist it. I don't like that kind of trolling, because they're going to places they got no business going to. But see, they have to go to that, because when they can't win on the normal way, they got to go deeper. But then when they're not winning there, I don't understand what they're doing. It's like them putting up all the filters right now on the channel, trying to make us look like whatever they're trying to make us look like. All I got to do is I put up animes, they're done. I just downloaded it. A lot of the blue download. It's a simple fix, and then their little joke that they think is funny is over. But I'll let them have their fun, because you know what?
Animes
I'm a
wasn't
straight
working.
shooter.
I just closed it.
Yeah, I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to come in. I'm not going to hit them. They can do whatever they want. They got Lou looking like Shrek right now. I mean, blowing up like Shrek. They got me looking like, I don't know, they got some kind of weird hairdo on me. If that's their amusement and that's what they get their rocks off on, again, it's a bunch of little boys. Because if that's funny, if that's what really is funny is about, then I guess I'm the dumbest, non-funniest guy in the world. Because that don't even make me laugh. There's nothing to laugh about. You got long hair on me. Oh boy, you did a good job there, buddy. You did a good job there. So here's another way we can fix it. You want to know another way we can fix it? Where they can't show it? It's this simple. All I got to do is that. Now they got nothing. See? Now they got nothing. You understand that, right? They got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now they're making me look like Ozzy Osbourne. Hey, what can I tell you? They got nothing. Nothing. You understand? So it's okay, though. I already know how to take it down. I'm going to go to my filter in here in a minute, but I want to answer these super tips. Not super chat. Like I said, super tips is the way we prefer. All right, what have we not read here? The last two?
We've read everything.
Oh, you have read everything?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so we're 80 away from gifted memberships to complete our monthly goal. We only got, we got the member stream that's listed. Unless I do a show tomorrow, we got the Monday morning show. Monday evening show won't credit for this month. They'll put it in as April, the beginning of April, which will take away from if we're having a good month to have so that's what they do. We didn't catch that till a couple months later, because Lou was like, he does what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to keep track of what we make. This way, if there's a discrepancy, this is what he's got. I show the actual facts versus his, and if he's right, we'll know, and if I'm right, he'll know. And one thing we both know, what happened to the 31st? I don't see no 31st, but we were there. It's a Monday or Wednesday or Friday.
Oh, bro, that was the fucking weirdest.
Remember that?
Yeah, it took us 5 minutes to figure out what the fuck happened with this.
What happened to our show? We didn't do no show on the first. Lou goes, yeah, we didn't do no show on the first. And then we figured, we start at night. There must be a cutoff point. They just take it upon themselves without telling you that anything you did on 31st at 6 o'clock is going to get credit for the next month. And it took a minute there. We're like, where the fuck's our show for the 31st? And this is every month that's been going on. Finally, we said, oh, now we know what they're doing. You don't get credit for a show done late after 5 o'clock. I'm assuming.
Oh, like you said, banker hours.
Well, my guess is they go by how the banks are. Banks cut off if you don't make a deposit by 3 o'clock. It goes to the next day. My guess is YouTube uses that term, that they follow that, because money's going into the bank. So that's the same way they're playing it. Cut off after 3 o'clock, so you don't get credit, because we don't get credited. The banks don't pay us after 3 o'clock. We're not going to pay you after 3 o'clock. It's the same thing. So it all comes down to dollars and cents, which they can afford to do that because it's not hurting them, but it does hurt the small guys like us. If we're counting on, that one day we did the first when I did the 24-hour stream, we had $100-something that would have been nice to have, and we had to wait another 30 days for it, which is bullshit. They always hurt the small people, so it's bullshit. My whole point is they're full of shit to do that, and that's how petty big corporations are. They'll screw you any way they can because they don't give a shit about what we think. They don't care because they got the power, they got the lawyers, they got everything that'll shut you down like that. So
I got breaking news coming in hot.
All right, let's bring it.
tomorrow.
Yes, I was looking for that. Yeah, I was looking for it. That's what I was doing.
Town Sun.
I'm a mascot.
Hot
I
dog.
created that outfit.
Tomorrow at Sun Stadium will be the Boombox, the Hot Dog Man. We'll be out there cheering for our son.
Yeah, my clubhouse. Get us on the clubhouse.
Hey, hot dog man, give me your hot dog here. I'm the hot dog man. I'm the hot dog man. I'm the hot dog man. You can find me in Hagerstown tomorrow. I'll be passing out the hot dogs at the stadium. I am the hot dog boombox, the hot dog, and you will see me tomorrow. Remember, boombox, the hot dog man. See you tomorrow. You got it?
Now stop that right there. Pause that. Now that was the nighttime after we finished cleaning after a game. You see how Spider it was. Let me tell you something. Spider was in the thick of cleaning that clubhouse every night. Everything was uniformed the way that outside the locker like the major leagues. And that was a shitball stadium and a shit clubhouse that I turned into gold because of my talents.
That was fucking funny. I've never
I
saw
was just what I was going to put up. I didn't know you knew about that one.
It was sent to me.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing right now. That's what I was. Every time I start to go do it, I get sidetracked and I don't. It was on one of my YouTube pages. Yeah, that was the best. I found a hot dog. I was going through a trunk in the locker room, an old trunk that was in the equipment room, and I went to the bottom of the trunk and there was this hot dog outfit. So I went to the owner. I said, I found this in the trunk. I go, he goes, oh, that must have been one of the old mascots. I go, you mind if I play around with it? He goes, do what you want with it. So I go, you don't mind if I? And I found the launcher where they launched the T-shirts and the hot dogs to the fans during the innings. So I said, you can launch just about anything. So I started launching water balloons. I hated my team so much. The whole idea was I was going to bust on players and shoot them with water balloons. It turned ugly because when I did that, they got pissed. They were fucking pissed. I was drowning them in walking water in the 7th inning. You understand? After the 7th inning. I was purposely doing that because I hated my fucking manager and I wanted to get fired. They wouldn't fire me. They just wouldn't fire me. The players complained. They got pissed off. But I would go out there every day in that outfit that I made. I found the wig. I put on a baseball jersey, a helmet, put the hot dog thing underneath it, and I got this rocket launcher, and I was shooting fucking water balloons out to the fans. But then I would purposely go down at the dugout and shoot my own team, and they were fucking pissed. That went on for a couple weeks till finally they didn't order me. They said, "Can you do us a favor? You can come out and do whatever you want. Just don't fuck with them. They're making." We think it's funny what you're doing, and we get it, because I would not release them to get fucking power. It was all about the time when baseball players started getting power in the clubhouse, and they were getting rid of clubhouse guys, the old dinosaurs like me that ran the clubhouse, and we had backing by the front office no matter what. If the players did stupid shit, unless you were a first, second rounder, you got potential could get fucking released. You did some stupid shit in the clubhouse or disrespect any staff. It started making a turn around 2013 where players, minor league players, were trying to control the clubhouse. They could do what they want. I had a kid in there who was a powerhouse kid from Tampa. I forgot his name, who was the most arrogant prick I ever met in my life. He took 3 lockers. I barely got enough lockers to make it for the team in these shit fucking clubhouses. So him taking 2 extra lockers, he thinks he's God, was a problem for me. So every time he would do that, when he left the locker room, I would take his stuff and cram in his locker and fucking do it. So he kept putting it back, which went on. Finally, I went and I said, listen, this is going to stop. He laughed in my face because I had a manager I didn't know at the time who was from Delaware, who's a douchebag, who told me, you have to get with the new baseball. I stood up and almost lost it. New baseball? I didn't know baseball changed. You still hit a ball round. You take a round bat, you hit it square. That game, you still put a glove on to catch the ball in the outfield. You put a glove on, you pitch with one hand, catch, you put catcher's gear, you go. The game hasn't changed. What you're saying is you're laying down to the players because you're a pussy, and you're going to give them control. If you give them control of the clubhouse, you lost all. You might as well fucking hang it up. Baseball's good. And look at what's happened to baseball. They gave control to the fucking players, and look how it's fucking a joke. Major League Baseball's a joke with all this shit they're doing. Okay? Well, it sucks. They already lost clubhouse dues in the big leagues, which those guys used to get $55 per player per day. The clubhouse manager got as a per diem. That's going out the door because they let the players fuck control. Fuck that shit. So that's why basically why I hung it up and retired. The fact that I was sick, yes, but I got sick at the right time because I was not because I was asked one simple question by the man that put me in many places. He was a guy that got me a lot of jobs. He said, "Can you adapt and adjust to these new rules and to it go in a different direction?" He says, "Be honest with me. Can you change your ways and just go with the times and like the new players, even though they're assholes and they got big heads but can you go?" I go, "Absolutely fucking not. I'm out." He says, "I knew you were going to say that, and I have nothing but respect for you because you're one of the best in the business. But I knew you would never be able to play ball with it." I told them that. That's why when I already told them your answer, I just had to hear it from you. I knew I was answering right for you. There's no fucking way I'm giving them, let them run my locker room. If you do that as a clubhouse man, let them run with. I'm telling you, I want 5 hats. I want them now. You're going to be out of hats before July. I want 1,000 baseball every day. You're going to have no baseball because the money's going to run out. If you give them that kind of power, or you better make this to the clubhouse. Are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way, man. It's gotten out of control. This is why I don't even watch the game, because it sickens me. The game I love since a little boy. The politics behind it. Now I'm talking the brass tag of the game itself. I love the game. It's the politics behind it I can't stand. These stuffed shirt college idiots who get in who never have no baseball experience. How can a general manager run a team if he's never played a game of baseball in his life? How can anybody run a baseball operation if they never played the game in their life? You tell me it's going to work because they believe in statistics and computers? So computers run the game? Never going to work. And the people that I worked for felt the same way. Grady Fuson felt the same way. A computer cannot run a fucking team.
But
Bill James theory not work in the long run. But they all are in the Bill James. Every team uses the Bill James thing. This is how they scout, recruit, and they do everything as a stat now. How many first rounders were signed by scouts who sat there and told parents, "Your son's got is a 5-2 player. He will be a big leaguer and make this. He's the future." And most first rounders shit the bed, don't make it out of the minor leagues, or they go up for a cup of coffee, they fail, or they become a mediocre player and they play, or they sit on the bench. A lot of guys. You cannot predict what they're going to mature to. It's impossible. But a guy can create a program that tells you, because of stats, if a guy lays off a pitch, if a guy takes more pitches at the plate and be more selective, he's going to get on base more. It comes down to, they don't care if you get a hit. They don't care. As long as you get on base, you got to potentially score. That's what they cared about. Of course, if you're more selective and you just take those borderline calls, you're going to get on base. Of course you are. Does that mean you're going to steal or someone's going to bring you home? No, it does not. So, I mean, it's gotten way crazy. That's what runs baseball, the computer. Nobody runs baseball but a computer, a program that Bill James made. And that's sad. Fucks up player development, fucks up drafting guys and developing them. You saw, we had Menchon. You saw how he parked his cars and some of the rules in the state. He thinks it's ridiculous. Most true players that played the game will tell you, ridiculous. It's just, how can a 400-pound guy who comes to the plate that should be a powerhouse strike out every time? And when he hits a home run. Babe Ruth is phenomenal for that. Home run king because he was drunk. That's why he hit home runs. I put it to the alcohol. But he struck out any other time. Dave Kingman struck out or hit a home run. These guys
we missed this.
They did home runs or strikeouts. That's it. So
we missed it. Mike gave 20 more gifted memberships.
I didn't miss nothing. I saw it. I've been in the middle of talking. Mike shitty internet with another gifted 20 membership. We need 60 more to make 600. Love you, Mike. Love you, Mike. Love you. So
turn your camera back on, Bucknut.
Did we read everything? We ever missed nothing?
We haven't missed nothing.
We got no super tips though. Where's all the guys that like to do super tips? See, there's only a handful of people. We got about 6 or 7 or 8 people that like the super tip. They trust it. They know that nothing's going to happen, and they're good at it. But I think some people that do trust it, they're just not good at maybe making up something to make it look funny. Which we're cool with that. But the people that do it, I tell you what, they make me crack up. I'm going to play I like to play them every show to show you what we got this morning. I'll play the 2 they're funny as hell, man. I have to turn on I have to do this. So, but I think it's good to promote it this way by showing what you get, the bang you get for your money. So,
oh, yo, my knickers.
Hey, now it's working.
2026 will be lit. We got all the attractions.
I got the Samsung water slide. I got the couch trampoline and the spinning scale ride.
My knickers.
Oh, it's working.
Fitting a slide to my old van for all my little knickers.
Can I go on the slide?
Each ticket comes with instructions to OBS. My knickers.
Now it's working, Lou. They must have been watching this morning and fixed the glitch.
Or it could have fixed itself. Play Deadpool to make sure.
And that was one of them. And then it's just the people are creative.
Baby pop, yeah, you. Come here, give me a.
No, see, this is the one that broke.
Deadpool's ain't working.
Right, that was the one that wasn't working this morning.
Like I wish you would.
See, it won't change to my voice. It just shows my voice, but it won't change to my picture.
Yeah.
On this, boy, you really got me going. You got me, so I don't know what I'm doing. Push it. Push it.
Joey, you're making me very uncomfortable.
See, I mean, that's fun, ain't it? So if you guys have reservations because you think something bad's gonna happen, I promise you, on everything I stand for, you will never ever put your business out there. But if you're uncomfortable because you don't just get nothing to say, then that's fine. I prefer to have them, and I think they're way funnier and more bang for the buck. And I'll always promote it. I'm trying to promote it the way that Melton laid out the cards. Is he feels don't ever put a goal up with Super Chat. I stopped putting goals up. I put up the QRC code. Now I don't do it all the time. I forget it's up in the chat room, but I forget to put it in the description. You should always have the link in there, but I'll go back and put it in there. But like yesterday, we got a super tip during one of our premieres that he didn't know it was my fault, not his fault. He thought we play it during the premiere. We can't, but we will play anything. You can leave with the premiere because we get them, we won't touch them, and they'll be there when we go live again. So on that note, that covers that. So we need 60 more memberships. I will be Sunday will be a normal membership. Lou and I will be there. Lou, what the hell happened to you? They put you. Why are you wearing a long? Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. You're fucking. What the fuck, Lou? What's going on? Where the fuck is my Streamyard? I clicked on there and you had a fucking long gray hair. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Well, you're one ugly bitch, Lou. Don't ever change, please.
Motherfucker, don't make me show you again.
You can show whatever you want, Lou. I don't care. Why don't you show that? Why don't you let's all laugh. Let's have a laugh.
Out there on the fucking corner looking for Josue.
Josue,
amor mío. ¿Dónde te encuentras, Josué? Te amo. Josué, te amo. Te amo, Josué.
What'd you do to your eyebrows, Joey?
¿Alguien ha visto a Josué? Dígale que lo amo, que lo extraño, que sin Josué no puedo vivir. Josué, sin tu amor no puedo vivir. Te amo.
Hey Lou, I just downloaded animes and I don't see it. Fucking where did it go?
Yo,
60 more memberships. It's a membership drive. It's the end of the month. That's our goal. I appreciate it. What did we wind up with tonight? 40, 50 so far?
So far, I think it's 40.
That's wonderful. That seals that month. That's going to make it. That's good. Thank you. I did notice this, and I'm grateful.
40. Yeah, we're at 40 so far.
I'll show you that. I added another tier. And I'll explain myself here. Is we used to have 99 cents, which to renew any membership, you get to renew it for 99. No, that's the Alpha Shot Lounge. We had the busting balls at $1.99, and I had the walk and talk for $2.99. Where most channels have $4.99, $2.99, and $1.99. Some people change it, but I just had a $99, $1.99, $2.99, which YouTube will always take they usually take the biggest number, I believe. So now we were at $2.99, which is they prefer you to be at $4.99, but you can't go lower than. I don't think you could have gifted memberships lower than $2.99. I don't think they'll allow you to do $1.99. You could use that to be a renewal, but you can't as gifted. YouTube wants the most maximum out of it. So I added the one flip flopper tier for $3.99, and it used to sell for $2.99 to get to. Now it went to $3.99, so it went up a little bit. And YouTube right away, as soon as we put that tier, they go, "Oh yeah, $3.99." Bam! They went ahead and they raised all the fucking gifted membership. That's what they do. Instead of leaving it at $2.99, they put it to the $3.99.
They're going to move it to the highest tier. They'll always move it to the highest tier.
Yeah. So YouTube is greedy. It's not us. They're the greedy ones. I made it where you could renew it at 90 because I thought if someone's going to gift 20, 30, 10 memberships, 5 membership, 50 membership, they're kind enough to gift to the people. And if people really want a membership, at least show respect. Say thank you for what you did. I'm going to make sure if they want to renew that they renew it at the lowest price possible. And I did that. That's not being greedy. That's being respectful to the person that gifted and show them.
So Chris is saying
for those people to get a chance to get a free membership, and we're going to repay them by making it lowest possible for them to renew it. Right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. You need to wear the other fucking headphones because you hear better.
Oh my god. Whatever.
But Chris is saying Dr. Steve's Weird Machine channel has 99-cent gifted memberships. There's got to be some way to do it.
Are you
Maybe
sure?
it's just grandfathered in somehow.
When I went to do it, I swear to you, Chris Beck, they would not let it go through. You sure it's not renewal memberships? I'll go check that out. Does Dr. Steve still do a live show?
And Brent, no sir. No one gets my
All memberships will come for a free what?
PP pick.
A PP pick? Is it a PP pick?
Brent is saying all members will come with a free dick pic from Lou.
Oh, okay. Lou's volunteering that?
No, he's not.
No.
You fucking wacko.
I think he's going on past performances, I think.
Chad is saying Melton has them, and even Chad has them.
Oh, I don't know. Melton, I don't know. I don't think Melton. I don't know. You could renew. You could go and renew. Melton has it as low as 99 cents. I don't think you could gift memberships at that price. I'm pretty sure you can't because we tried and they would not let us go below what we did. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I could show you.
So you have 4 tiers now.
4 tiers, right?
$99, $2.99, $3.99, $99,
$99, $99, $2.99, $3.99. And 5 tiers we have at the $99.99 tier.
The $99.99 tier gives Joey he gives you a hand me job.
Well, I mean, if they want to give me the address to people sign up there, I'll send them an autographed picture. That's part of the things they get. Or if I see them in public, I'll have to give it to them. I'll have to keep them with me when we come to Catalan Con.
Yeah, don't mess with your membership prices no more. You remember what happened last time?
What happened last time?
You deleted 500 of them.
Yeah. We ain't going there no more. I could create one, but I couldn't subtract one. Imagine if I did that again, I would. When you take out one of those tiers, you lose everything. And they don't give you a warning. They don't tell you don't hit that button. This is what happens if you delete one of your tiers and you got memberships tied to that. See you later, alligator. Chad Woodless is $1.99 memberships for chatters only. Both Melton and Chad do. Chad even says his gifteds are okay. Go back and look. I don't think so. I think the lowest they let you go is $2.99. Because when I did it, when I got monetized, I tried to go straight 99 cents. I'm gonna do different. I'm not gonna care about it. I'm gonna let everybody gift me memberships. 10 will be $10, 20 will be $20, 50 will be $50. They would not allow it unless they were grandfathered in and it happened before. It does not allow now. I think what you're saying, you could renew at those prices. I did that. My next option was to let you renew at the lowest price. So I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I'm right. So gifted and renewals are different.
Yo.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up for a minute.
Jesus Christ. What do you got to say now?
What? Why? Joey, what's the difference between trolling and knifing?
Trolling and knifing? Well, I mean, trolling is they wind up sticking a knife in you and turn it anyhow, and not in reality. Knifing is they actually throw the knife at you.
Well, there's your answer.
I mean, that's what I would say. Trolling is like sticking a knife in you, but it's just all, assumption that that's what they're doing to you. But when you knife somebody, you're knifing. That's the difference. One's reality and one's just.
That could be something you could add. Joey, see, the problem with that, he's not looking at the fucking screen.
I am looking at the screen.
Dude, you're fucking. Then fix your camera. But for $99, you should send out a free T-shirt.
I could do that. I could add that, but that's fine. We gotta sell stuff to do that. Again, to do all this stuff, you gotta have people signed up. You gotta have people to do this. You gotta have people to want. I got no problem doing that. You understand? If there's consistency, and all I've had was one person consistent. So, and I'll be glad to do that. I'm all for that. Okay, here we go. I'm fixing my camera, and he told me to stop.
Yeah, I pulled the stop. The problem is what throws me off is you're looking. I guess you're looking at your other screen because that's where you probably have it set up.
I got one screen here that's got super tips at OBS. One screen here that's got you and I. Cameras in the middle.
Yeah, that's what throws me off is the fact that you're looking at the screen, but the camera doesn't reflect that. I don't know what the fuck you're doing now. Just taking us on a roller coaster. Oh,
Now
that's better.
I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at the
That's
screen
better.
when the camera's on the screen. Okay?
Yeah, that's much better.
All right. Now I have to look there. Otherwise, if I turn, then
Yeah, much better.
now you make me change my style.
Oh, yes. You see, folks, I tell Joey what to do.
Now you got me changing my style, which I'm uncomfortable with. I can't be me.
He's uncomfortable. He can't be me.
Can't be me now.
Oh, fuck off.
So I'm going to sit here and play phony and do yes and look into the camera. Yes, yes. This is a test. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I must focus at the camera. I can't be me. I can't be relaxed and just ramble on when I'm talking. I got to do it your way. All right. We'll do it everybody else's way. Right? I'll be stiff, as phony as I can be. Okay.
So, I'm just curious, Joey. Have you ever been to church and someone ripped it so fucking loud it stopped the service?
Someone has ripped a fart in church? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And they stopped the service because someone ripped a fart? No, I don't think I've ever been in a service that someone ripped enough where the preacher stopped the service. No.
Just listen to
What kind of question is that?
Oh shit.
Oh, that shit's so loud.
What's so funny about that, Lou?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck is funny.
Oh, you know what, you crippled motherfucker? You deserve it.
Crippled brain, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits. Catalano,
No.
crippled,
Clown clip.
crippled sense of humor. Idiots with no wit. Catalano's crippled clown clips.
Dip.
Look at all these losers.
What made you play that? Because of me? You played that
Yeah.
because of me?
Yeah.
Like someone was visiting us in the chat room there while you played it.
That last fucking little remark you made, so, you know.
Well, I mean, come on, man. I mean, what the fuck do I have to do? I mean, if you want a piece of my soul and you want to be another person that, you know, is getting me to do what you want, and I'll just put the camera in front there, and I'll
You move the camera back.
and I'll be phony, and I'll fucking be like everybody else. I'll tell lies and focus on their bad jokes and their what they think is funny. All right? I
Yeah,
can do
Stephen Bull. If you want to hang out with me all day, that's fine.
Stephen Bull. Stephen Bull says, I raised my martini and wink to the boys. All right. This guy on the left drinks each episode. I do. I'm shrinking. Oh no. Am I shrinking? Oh no. Dude, I'm just it's like the movie from Back to the Future. If he didn't get his mom and dad to kiss, he would be non-existing. The picture started leaving.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
scene.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't get my way, I shrink and I'll evaporate.
You know, I started a show today, but kind of not feeling it.
I got out of 10th grade. Raise your hand if you got out of 10th grade. I raised my hand. All right. What does that mean? What are you saying? You're the smartest tool in the shed? Is that what you're saying? You're smarter than us? Can you prove it? Because y'all talk, the words are cheap. Can you prove you're smarter than us? You willing to come on and show yourself and show us how smart you are? Because if you're not, shut the fuck up. Okay?
Yeah, did your hair shrink?
Okay? If you can't come on when the microphone takes up most of your face. Yeah, I like it like that. See, I do a lot of things to piss people off. I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. Okay? If you don't like it, I'm doing it. I promise you. If it irritates you when you're watching me, I'm going to fucking do it to irritate you. Because I can. That's the thing you guys fail to understand. I don't give a fuck what you like or don't like. Okay? If I know this pisses you off when it's in front of me, blocking my face, I'm going to make sure it's in front of my face. There's a thing called being respectful and saying, hey, buddy, just a suggestion. Not to make fucking like you own me to do something. Sorry, ain't going to work. And I know you're not going to come here no more. You're going to drop your membership. You're not going to send no money. You don't do it anyhow. So what am I losing?
Red Dragon don't have a membership, so it doesn't
What am I losing? That you're going to go troll somebody else. What am I losing? Truly, what am I losing if you leave? Huh? You make a difference in my life? No, probably not. Because things aggravate you and you get butt sore, I'm supposed to cry with you? Don't work like that. What do I lose? What do you bring to the table that's going to make me see a significant difference if you're not here?
These nuts.
Nothing. Exactly. Because nothing out of you means nothing. Okay? When the microphone takes up most of your face, a bit of self-awareness would be welcome. What's self-awareness? I know it pisses people off, so I raise it. You understand that? What part don't you get there by that? Obviously, it's got you in a fucking uproar. So, okay? I don't know. Is it going to make you have a convulsion or something? Is that what happens? Should I lower it to in the worth of your health? Huh? Yeah, that's why we're leaving, because,
It's time.
All the trolls, they just left. It's time anyhow.
It's time.
We miss
I've got
anything?
family. Got family pulling into town.
I'll have to do an emergency show tomorrow to get those other 60 memberships up. We could do it, 60 more. Or we could at least do 40 tomorrow and 20 on Monday. We could do this. We'll make the goal. Any last minute people want to go, the goal. What I like to do is, if you want something during the member stream, something you're interested in, something we can do for you, is the time to speak up and send an email or send a DM because you're a real fan and you would like us to talk about something. Within reason, something that would make you have a joyous day. I am all for that. I read everything people send me. I've implemented a lot more things that come from fans than you realize. I might not tell you that, but fans I know are truly helping. I've done what they've asked. Trust me.
Rick wants a fashion show. All Rick would get would be velour suits from you.
Fashion show? Okay, Rick. Can you send me some of how you would like to proceed? Because I would do anything in the world for you, buddy, without hesitation. Tell me how you would like. Give me your theme. How you think it should be presented. What would make you happy for that day? That would make you just be a joy and laugh your ass off. I'd be happy to do that. I got plenty of stuff I could fashion for you. Rick, I'm being serious, buddy. I'll do anything in the world for you. You're a good dude, man. You are. You're solid. And if that's your request, I do it. Joey, just do it. Okay, let's see. This is Joey, just do a show and make it worth it. People don't want to do it. Yeah, I know that, buddy. I stopped the goal thing. I listen to people. I just don't like people getting upset because when I'm in a bad mood, except the fact if you got banned or your rent's taken it back, because usually I would put it back anyhow the next day if you didn't say nothing. But because you fucking got to make a big deal out of it and go on board with that ridiculous lie page that they're doing over there, pisses me off. Okay? It does. It pisses me off. So I relash back at you. Yeah, I'm a clown. Yes, I'm a clown. Before we go, Lou, we got to fix something here. I have to fix this. I have. Sorry, Lou. I got to fix this. I know. Got to fix this the right way. Because I just want to show these bitches that they don't win. They don't win shit. Got to figure out what the fuck it wins.
You're not getting your wrench back, Chad. Don't push it.
How do you know he's not getting his wrench back?
Because if you were going to give him back his wrench, you would have done it.
How do you know I didn't do it already?
Well, you might have just did it now.
How do you know? How do you know me?
Yeah, type something.
Huh? Is that gonna win his loyalty over? Is he gonna be loyal to me, or is he still gonna trash talk me in the other chat?
He's been loyal to me. I mean, I'm not
course,
gonna say he's loyal.
I don't want to be loyal to you.
Me.
Yeah, right.
He said you got him blocked though.
Maybe you're the guy that has the channel.
Oh yeah, Joey, I'm running it.
Maybe you're the guy with the channel.
Yes, I am, Joey. I am.
You got that good equipment. You're tech savvy. Huh?
can't
Maybe
make
you're the
fucking
one busting
OBS.
my balls.
I haven't made OBS work with super tips yet. I haven't even tried.
So you claim. So you claim.
Hear me out.
Play
Throwing
that
each
drum
other
roll.
down the
Maybe
stairs
it's you
for a
that's
members
fucking
only
doing it.
stream would be a gold. What the fuck?
That would be a fucking. Now, let me tell you. If it turned out to be you, would be the best fucking joke ever played in the history of the Dabbleverse. If you were doing it.
But it ain't me.
It would be fucking hilariously funny.
Goddamn Ozone, you trying to just have us break our fucking necks?
What does he want us to do?
He wants us to hear me out. Throw
All right,
each
I'll hear
other
him out.
down the stairs for a members only stream would be a gold mine.
What? What? You want us to die? Exactly. It hurt. You know how long my staircase, and it's concrete, we would probably break a neck. You would do what? Throw us down the stairs? You would throw me downstairs? Wow. Well, she said, I guess Mrs. C will throw me down the stairs for you. And she'll throw Lou too. So I guess you got someone who wants to do it. Wow. All right.
Can't throw me.
Well, I guess I know where I stand.
Diablo sandwich.
Mrs. C. Shave Mrs. C's head now. I mean,
G.I. Jane
I don't
style.
think she would agree to that. I wouldn't want her to do that. I mean, that's stuff that is impossible. Throw down the stairs. Guarantee one of you are gonna get hurt, banged up in the hospital, or die. Yeah, that's good. That's we know where your heart is.
Hey, your sister.
I'm glad to know that my wife would throw me down. That makes a whole new perspective of life for me now. You know, so I guess you got it better to find out now than later. You know, I wouldn't want to throw her down the stairs. I would never want to hurt a hair on her body. So I truly wouldn't. But I guess times change in life. I guess. So.
Oh man,
Or a motorcycle helmet and a guard dog protection suit. That's a little different. If you wore, I'm not a stuntman, but if you wore that capacity of what they do to protect themselves, yeah, I could see you probably coming out. But if you still can hurt yourself being a stuntman if you do something the wrong way, you know. I don't think that's going to stop you from breaking a vertebrae or something, but it could help you from probably banging your head. Yeah,
Come on, Joey. We got the perfect candidate, dog. We got the perfect candidate to throw down the stairs. Look, right here.
Alright? Hey, you okay? What'd you do?
I still ain't told my sister I put this up.
She don't need to know because it's just a great laugh.
He would probably be pissed like a motherfucker. I showed the whole world this fucking
Bro, how the fuck do you fall by pushing
I
your
don't know,
feet?
man. I mean, I know he's got some. I think he's got some health problems.
That's not health problem.
My sister he gets weak at the legs sometimes for something he's got wrong. Something wrong with it. But I don't know. That just looks like he just fucking miscalculated something. I don't know. I don't know if it has anything to do with sickness. I don't know.
That had nothing to do with weak legs.
Yeah, I don't.
Health issues.
That was just funny.
Motherfucker was drunk.
That was gold. That was just pure gold. I mean, that's something that I had to capture. It was a gold moment that this gotta go. I have to show this. If it gets out that I see some gold like this and I didn't show it, that's fucking funny, man.
No, but the funny part about it is your sister saying, "Hey, are you all right? What's going on?"
She's like, "What did you do? What did you do?" Then she blames him. She goes, "What? Don't." I didn't put the whole thing in there. There was like about 45
there's more?
fucking twisted like you're an asshole for what you just did. And I'm like,
There's
what
more?
a bitch. What a bitch to put that on him. The guy legitimately fell and you fucking make it like it's his fucking fault. Oh my god.
Oh,
It made him feel guilty. I mean, that's not right, you know, but she fucking like, I don't understand it. I mean, all fairness, he did legitimately fall, whatever he did. You know, coming from work, he might have been tired. I don't know. He was carrying stuff. I don't know. That's a steep. Let me tell you, I got twisted up there and almost fell the other day, too. So,
no, yo, those stairs are fucked up.
They're fucked up. And that gate don't need to be there. I keep telling him that. So,
Yeah, but ain't it there for the dogs?
You know.
Ain't the gate there for the dogs?
That's what it's there for. But the main gate's locked. They're not going to go nowhere but the yard. And they don't even go outside the gate when it's open. They're trained.
You already got Dill Dog trained?
Yeah, he's not going to run out. He won't go past the gate. He won't go past the gate. He won't. As long as he goes out when their dog goes out. You understand? That's the best way to train him. If he sees a bigger dog heading that way, to stop it. It gives him the, oh, well, I better not go out there. Never once. I watch it. Never. Doesn't go outside the gate. It gets close, but it don't. But it's fine. But I don't know. Like I said, I just thought it was. All is one thing. My sister kind of like. Was
Dude,
like kinda
man. Would have been classic. Would have been if he was holding like a big ass cup of 7-Eleven Slurpees and it just spilled all over it.
Coffee or something he could carry it. Something. I don't know. Would have been great if his dinner was like a big pizza pie that fucking went on the floor and all the cheese fell out on. That would have been hilarious.
Oh man, we're evil.
Yeah. It's great, ain't it? It's just great. But I don't know. I guess I'm the evil one. I've been labeled as pretty much as I'm the devil. That's what I am. That's how I am. I'm dumb. I'm the devil. Yeah. I got nothing going for me. But that's okay. I don't care. I mean, the trolls they paint a good picture of me. They try to. There's a lot of things I could say that I don't say. That I do say a lot of stuff. I put a lot of stuff out there. I feel fight. I feel like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's just how I live my life. That's how I fight.
Well, goddamn, Dad,
it ain't worth it. Just don't go away. I don't think when you're that evil, they're just going to go away. They're not going to give up that easy. And Rochi proves that every day. That motherfucker is the worst of the worst, and he don't go away nowhere. He still fucking gets in your ass every day.
Bro, pause.
Huh?
Oh, the shit you say.
What? What did I say? That
Rochi gets in your ass every day?
Huh?
Rochi gets in your ass every day?
He won't stop until he fucking makes you fucking just like want to fucking rip out your intestines,
Oh, Jesus. Chad wants you to unblock him on Twitter.
Ooh, I can't do that. You got as far as I'm going to go. Don't push it. All right?
Oh, there you go, Chad.
Don't push it. Don't. You see? You get a little bit and you want the full fucking mile. Don't push it.
You do realize, Joey, that all you did was block the person from messaging you. They can still see your tweets and all that other shit.
No, I don't. I block them where I don't see none of their stuff they put about me. Yeah, you go and you block them all the way around. Yeah, where I don't see their page, anything they put, I don't see.
Oh. Okay. So you must have went deeper into the settings.
Okay.
Well,
everybody's asking me now: is Alex Stein coming to CatalanoCon? I probably.
I'm sure he would if you asked him.
Because he comes down here all the time. He's best friends with Bubba the Love Spud.
Oh, fuck. Did you? I'm sure you haven't, but did you see that? Hulk Hogan's ex-wife is blaming Hulk Hogan for her problems.
What problems does she got now?
Oh, I haven't talked to my daughter in 8 years.
Didn't she go with like a guy like 40 years younger than her?
I don't know.
Or was it college? I'm confused. I know Terry was dating a young girl. Was he the one dating his daughter's friend, or was it the mother that was dating a friend of the daughter? I don't remember.
I think she was dating someone young, but I don't know if it was
someone way younger. She was like 50-something. He was like fucking 19 or something.
God damn, boy, that's cradle robbing for real.
Yeah. So, and then I think he went out with one of his sister's daughter's college bunkie or something. One of her roommates, I think. I don't know, but didn't he wind up marrying her?
Ronnie Munn says the mother was dating a high school classmate.
Correct. He was a high school kid. He was dating. He was just legally 18 or something, and she was like 50 years old, and he was still in high school. That's correct.
Fucking.
And then Terry was dating one of his daughter's roommates or something, but I thought he got married to her.
Yo, that's some sick, twisted shit.
And it was all around the divorce that because I guess Hogan slept with Bubba's wife or some shit. I don't know the whole story. Something happened there. They were best friends. And during that filming of when they were doing that weekly show from his mansion, and Bubba would always be. That's where.
Here's my thing. We could end it on this, and we can carry on for Sunday. But, bro, Why are you blaming your ex-husband for not speaking to you're not being able to speak to your child? There's a deeper lining issue that you have with your daughter for her to not want to speak to you. Your ex-husband doesn't have anything to do with that.
Right.
Especially if she's not talking to her dad neither.
He obviously did something to her. If Hulk Hogan's ex-wife's daughter's not speaking to the mother, it's got to definitely run deeper than Terry going over and telling her, don't talk to mom. Don't talk to mom. I doubt that would work. It's got to be something a lot deeper. But she's a bitch. She's going to blame the man. That's the easiest out. So I don't think he's going to go and tell his daughter, don't be talking to your mother on it. I don't think so. She must have did something deep. Maybe the fact that she was in high school, you were dating someone in high school. I mean, maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, really. Spider, shoot your shot. Who knows? You might have a shot.
Tell you what, the nurse is gorgeous. She's only 28. Well, good. You found someone you like, Spider. Go for it.
Shoot your shot, dude.
Go ask her for a date. Good for you.
Hogan's son was a piece of work. He killed somebody and he got off.
His son was drag racing on the bridge, the 60 bridge, the causeway that goes across from Clearwater to Tampa. They raced on there on weekends, motorcycles, and he was racing with a friend of his best friend, who was a military vet, who lost part of his body in war. I think in the Gulf War, he came all fucked up, came back home all fucked up, and he had him in the front seat. He crashed and he died.
Yeah,
that's what I think happened.
But he ended up getting off.
But yeah, because his father flexed his muscles. But at first, he sat 6 or 8 months in the county jail. They wouldn't give him a bond, and he fought and fought. And it broke Hulk Hogan. He spent every $1 million he could get access to get his son sprung. He put everything he had to bankrupt himself because he loved his kid. Was it right or wrong? It doesn't matter. It's his son. That's why he did it. And they wind up getting him off. Yes, he got him a bond, and then they wind up getting off, which was a tragic thing but the kid, I guess, to be honest with you, he went ahead. He was drunk that night, and he had a drinking problem. But he shit back in everybody's face by starting to drink again and getting pulled over again for fucking
lashing. While Roachy cucked in the corner, pulling his sausage while Quad did wheelies around the room.
Is this a new one?
Yes!
Oh, shit. You played it from you?
Yes!
Yeah. See, it worked. So you got it playing good. It sounded good.
It sounded a little low from my side, but play it again.
I didn't know it was in. Thanks, Rodney.
Last night,
it stayed the same.
Not a viscous tongue lashing. While Roachy cucked in the corner, pulling his sausage while Quad did wheelies around the room.
I got news for you, Spider. Quad can't do wheelies in that fucking thing. Okay? Quad can't do much of anything but lie and fake threaten you.
That was one way to get you to shut the fuck up for a second.
I didn't hit no button. What the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, Lou? What the fuck? You know, Lou, I don't know. So, Lou, before we leave, I've always been meaning to ask you this. What is your honest opinion of why the Catalan Network was started by these people? I want your honest, real take on it.
Ooh.
Is it what they're saying and telling people, or do you feel differently about that?
It was definitely done to troll you. I feel that's why it was done, was to troll you.
Okay. Do you think that they're villains?
Huh?
Do you think they're really fans?
No. No.
Hello? You froze up. I said, do you think they're really fans? Hello?
No. No, they're not.
Yeah, so it's definitely all bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trolls 100. Rick, I agree too. So they sit there and lie to people, and they blatantly lie and make up stuff to get people to go over there. So to win with live views, the only way they truly could stop us or beat us in view numbers is because they're straight fucking lying. Because the people that really think it's part of us went over there with their good faith, and then they're being lied to. So I mean, if people rather like them, that's fine. It's your business. But if you like someone to lie to your face and make up shit, and that's okay with you, then you got no integrity at all. You just don't. Because I can promise you, I have no affiliation with that, no part of that. And you see, they're not transforming. And YouTube says you must be transformed, but yet when you go to YouTube and say, why are you allowing this? They don't fucking respond because YouTube's the one that breaks their own fucking policies, not the people. YouTube does, because they don't enforce what they put up. Only when they got a hard on for you, they'll enforce it. Or they have to make a point to somebody. Otherwise, they don't give a shit. They're laughing all the way to the bank either way. That's my
Patrick
point.
Says imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That is true.
Well, I'm not saying it's not. What?
But Chad,
the hand a little different.
Don't lose your wrench by saying this ever again. Mason is not a fan.
Mason's not a fan. I'm serious, Chad. You like to go over the border, and that's not cool. You think that we don't monitor what you say or what we hear you say when you're talking with other people about me, whether it's on our show or not? You think we don't watch? People don't tell us? Hey, I was in a chat room the other day, and this guy who claims he's a big fan really was fucking laying you down pretty good. So don't lie. If you like to fuck with me, just say that. You're a clown, and I'm here to fuck with you, and this is how I get my enjoyment. But don't sit there and fucking make it up like you're a big fan or this guy's that, because you're not. For your amusement. And that's okay. Be a straight shooter. I'm about being a straight shooter. That's it. Okay? That's it. And I'll tell you, it will work. Always will work in my favor because I'm a righteous person. Plain and simple. And that's why they look ridiculous at the end game. And that's why they're wondering, we ain't rattle him like we thought we would. He's just not, because I don't give a fuck.
Mason, you're not a fan. You're a troll. That can't get Joey's real number. Ha ha.
Because I know it's all built on deception. If shit or not, we still put the time into work and do this. So you don't. You just take when I do it. Lou and I put a show together, or Spider Missy. You take that work and you just fucking implement it by putting through OBS, and that's what you do. That's not creative. You're not showing any creativity of anything. So you got clown faces on there. Oh boy, I told you how we could beat that. As soon as I turn on animes, if I wanted to, I could have slammed you today. But I'll let you have.
It wasn't working for me.
Go to the animes, and it's lights out for you on that little thing you guys are doing. So, but I'll let children have their fun. It's the weekend. You're allowed to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's allowed to have fun. You know what I'm saying? You could have fun if you want. Don't mean you're winning. It does not mean you're winning. Remember that. It does not fucking mean you're winning. It means you're a bunch of fucking reject wannabes that couldn't cut it as a regular comedian or anywhere in the real world. You do jobs you hate. You're miserable at home, or your brother beat you up too much, or your mother didn't hold you tight enough, your father didn't tell you loved you, and what you think is funny is not.
Look, Joey, he wants to have a gentleman
at least
conversation with you.
I'm the show, like people say. I don't gotta. It just what I say is the show. And you guys say I'm not interested, but yet their eyes are glued on me all day and night. And you're lying about something.
Don't push it, Chad.
I'm okay with that. You know, just know this. Just know this. Here's reality. We got everything. We don't miss nothing. We got everything covered. We got all the gifted membership. We got all the everything's played, right? Here's one thing that you can do, like I can.
And now, as the curtain falls on Joey C. and Lou the Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys, but they're clocking out. Let me tell you how they do it.
Joey, you're a winner again on the Cupcake Channel.
Wrapping up another show like a champ, unscathed from the steel cage.
If you're saying something, Joey, you're muted.
Champion
I did not do that because I don't watch your channel, to be honest.
The mighty Mike dropping
Oh, it's put on blast. I don't know.
The voice.
I won something else.
The vibe.
Wow. It just
the
takes
legend.
you out of your life, kid.
The myth.
Hey, Stephen
the
Wolf,
men.
season
The
1 through
men.
3.
You wait
Season 4's been greenlit. Coming soon.
They're closer this evening. My
Goodbye, folks.
I won this.